Hi everybody. I just wanted to do a little section, a bit of content about person behind the channel, and basically it's my gaming. Let's call it a gaming journey. Why and when? So why is because I had to stop working in 2015. I had some problems with mental illness, ADHD, and autism and depression. Yeah, I used to have my own business and stuff. It was brilliant. I loved it. But something happened somewhere along the way, like say 2015, I had to stop working. And yeah, a lot of things in my life changed. But apart from my business, I used to love, for pleasure, just making websites and doing graphic design and stuff. I found it quite relaxing. And anyway, I was building a PC for that, a new PC. Really excited about it when I brought myself a NVIDIA graphics card. And yeah, I got a free Borderlands 2 game with the graphics card. And yeah, I didn't really think much about it at the time. I just put it on the shelf and ignored it. Well, I couldn't literally put it on a shelf. It was just a code that you claimed on the NVIDIA site, I think. But I left it alone for about 6 months while I enjoyed my new PC and doing my graphics and stuff. And just one day I just got a little bit bored and thought, you know, I'd have a go on this game. And I installed it, and all of a sudden 4 hours had gone by. And yeah, I really, really loved it. I hadn't played games since, what, 2005. And that was on my Xbox. I played Abe's Odyssey and Wipeout, and yeah, I can't remember the other titles. As you guess, I'm no spring chicken. And when I was growing up, playing games really on consoles and stuff was for kids and not really for adults. Adults just, you know, did a bit of gardening and cooking. That's what adults were supposed to do. So when I started gaming in 2015, I kind of thought, I'm going to kind of keep this quiet. Didn't want people to judge me because, you know, I'm a grown man, but I'm playing PC games. So, yeah, felt a bit funny in a way. Anyway, to the present day, it's been 11 years, really, of me playing games on the PC. And I haven't really played that many. I've played Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3, Fallout 4, Little Nightmares, a couple of the follow-on Abe's Odyssey games, stuff like that. I'm trying to think of any of the big ones. Recently, the Forever Winter. But yeah, not like I say, not many for 11 years. Don't game during the summer. I feel the urge to be outside more than sitting in front of me, in front of the TV. But that'll be changing a bit soon, I think. So you might see from my content in the future that basically everyone has a different play styles, and mine's quite different due to my mental illness and stuff that I have going on in my life. I have this weird thing where in real life I have to do things in a certain way, otherwise I just can't do it. Just absolutely, my brain just puts the brakes on and says, no, you've got to do it this way, otherwise you're not doing it. And the same thing happens with my gaming, which is really weird. So the games I play, I play them in sometimes in a way that they're not meant to be played in, which causes some major problems sometimes. But whatever, you know, gaming is supposed to be for fun. You know, we're all supposed to be different, so it's the way it is, eh? So I'm going to rewind a bit and talk about why gaming, yeah, has grabbed me in the way it has now. And even though I find gaming hard when I first start out in each game, I do get comfort out of it. My ADHD and my autism, I think a million miles an hour about stuff all the time. It just drives me crazy. I get cracking headaches and disorientation because I'm thinking so much. And when I hop into a game, I get a tunnel vision effect where I'm just thinking about the game and everything else goes away. It's lovely. It's such a, like I say, it's a comfort. And then also as well, it's once you get into the game, the familiarity of everything. You know, when you play through a game a couple of times and you get used to different levels and you know the maps and you know the enemies, and you have this, get this sense of calm, even though it can be quite a hectic game and quite crazy. It's quite calming and relaxing. It's almost like when you live in an area for a while, for a few years, and you get used to, you know it like the back of your hand. You could nearly walk around with your eyes closed. And you know all the people, you know all the shops, you know all the transport routes, buses and businesses, you know everything. It gives you a sense of comfort of, you know, knowing where everything is and how everything works to a pattern, to a system. I actually sometimes play games, but I purposely don't complete the side missions and even the main missions. I actually go back and start over and over again because I don't want to complete those levels, because I love familiarity. Like say the same level, doing the same level over and over again, and you know, like I say, it's a comfort thing. Anyway, I've had enough of talking about that. Anyway, this is like a condensed down story with my gaming. And like I say, I just wanted you to know about me and understand my content and the content that will be coming and what it will be like. It most probably won't be your standard YouTube gaming content. There'll be some like different stuff in it. It will just seem more different, I think. But I don't really care about that. You know, I haven't started this channel for anyone else. It's for me to gain a bit of, I haven't got much in my life, so creating this channel and adding content to it, it will feel like I've got a purpose, like I'm moving forwards with stuff. So, you know. Anyway, I also want to hear, anyone who's listening to this and watching this, I also want to hear some comments from you guys regarding gaming. And if there's anything in particular that it helps with, because, yeah, we all like have things. I mean, you don't have to. You can just play gaming and that's it. You just do it for fun and that's it. But sometimes I think that gaming can be a real escape for people. And I'd like to hear about it in the comments. Yeah, sorry if I don't explain things very well. I have a job to explain about stuff, and I'm trying to read my notes and everything on this bit of paper. But yeah, like I say, comment below, please, and tell me about your gaming. It doesn't matter if it's a full-length story or just one word. Just do whatever you want. Just comment anyway. Thanks for listening and watching. See you later, guys.